sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Throwing now is Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Stroud looking to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Stroud off the play fake. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line.
18.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. The numbers for Mixon last week: 11 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And he slings one that's incomplete. We look at this Browns defense. And they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 5. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 14. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
All right.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
18. What's up?
They go again with Pierce. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Out. 18. What's up?
Stroud out of the gun here. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. It'll be a gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
18. What's up?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that will be incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Stroud. He'll try to do it, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud, his 6th touchdown of the season. The Texans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by the former Sun Devil, their rookie quarterback out of Arizona State.
And a good start out of the gate. 2 games played, teams at 1-1, and he's played about as well as you expect a rookie quarterback to play. But what's been emphasized on the team and by the head coach, everyone else, raise your level around him and help this young man along.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Wilson now for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Two jet.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Texans first down. A gain of a yard. And the Texans.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
70.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Hey,
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. Well, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Panther 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Cowboy 80.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Stroud looking to change the play. Second and 4. This goes out wide from Mixon. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. The Texans had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flagged for that one. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Stroud sets up the play action. To the right side and caught by Dell. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Now they'll change things up. The throwing again is Stroud. To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. And out across midfield, down to the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. They run over center with Mitchell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it will bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Now Stroud. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things. And look,
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. Tyler Boyd, and all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Tyler Boyd, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First down.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line.
Under.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And Stroud now to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Houston.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 4. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. He finds his target. It's Schultz. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they were looking looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Stroud looking to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
On the flick, right? Tony.
Here's Stroud. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
18, what's up?
Mixon. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. 18, what's up?
On the ground with a tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
Texans 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Browns getting set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Santos. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw now on first down. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts.
A no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.